I am Sister Veena. From 1974 onwards, I was the principal of St. John's High School, Hingengat. But the school did not become a high school in one stretch. We have made a pause for 2 years. Then I left Hingengat for Kerala. In the meantime, the people of Hingengat was crying out for Sister Veena to come back. Then my superiors have told, you come back to Hingengat. The people wants you. I said, the people wants you. No, we the congregation wants you. Okay, I said, I will come back to Hingengat. The students, my first students who went to the municipal high school came to visit me. And the first thing the Kanchan Pimpulkutte told me, Sister, you have done a great injustice to us. I have done a great injustice to you? Yes. What have I done? You send us out from here. Now we are studying in a very backward school. It gone like a sword in my heart. From that word onwards, I began to plan and dream to make the school a high school. Then the manager of the school was Sister Ludgardis Paulin, a Belgian sister, and I was planning how can I change her mind. Not to keep our school as a middle school, but to upgrade to a high school. She was going to celebrate her 60th birthday. I thought this is a golden chance. Collected some parents, shared my dreams with them. They too thought it's a good thing. So we collected some 60,000 rupees in those days for the celebration. That means not to give it out at the celebration, but to hand it over to her as a present on her 60th birthday. On the stage, the very lady was bound to promise something to the people of Hingengat. Then she said in her written words, I promise you that Sister Veena is asking to make the school a high school, but I think I have to give you the word that we will upgrade the school to a high school. So I sat back and I thought, my trick has played well. And then the local people, the local politicians have helped me to go to Mantralaya to get the necessary permission for upgrading the school, and we had the first batch of students. In between, in the town there was a hafa, a talk. The nuns are not able to teach science and mathematics. So they took out their students, the best students whom I used to have my eyes at. They are my stars who may be bringing out a credit to the school. But in my innermost, it was said, make those who are with you, those who are not so talented, you work with them and make it 100%. And I can take the name of Mamata Potar, who was so much behind in her studies. And I was against tuition. So I told her father, mother, you sent Mamata to the garden, to our school, I will guide her. In the Marathi subject, she was very weak, and I too was not knowing any Marathi. Still I took the guide and I taught the necessary grammar because they could fetch enough marks to get through, and some phrases and passages. And in the first year, we got 100% result. Some of the students were having above 80, and I was encouraged to go ahead. And then some of the people, for instance, Subhash Dalia and Anil Mota used to come and visit me in my office. used to say, sister, you must get 3 years continuously 100%. I used to think, why? Then only you will have a hat trick. So we were having that also. So it went on like that. I have prepared 4 groups, batches of metric students. Then I got a call and I was transferred from Hingangat. It was not my own will, but I have vowed the vow of obedience, and I thought my time is over here to do whatever I have to do, and I packed my luggage and left with a sad heart to Hingangat. And then again, I was appointed to develop a school at Varda. Initially, it was a great struggle. The so-called superior in those days was not so much for developing schools of our own. Then I told her, I can go to the municipal school and teach. Then she came back to me and said, if you think so, you look ahead for getting a land and putting up a school. Are you sure? I have asked. She said, yes, I have given you my word. Immediately, I took my contact to Hingangat because I did not know any people in Varda. There, Mr. Rajababu Madamwa, Mr. Ravi Kotai just discussed among themselves, and then Madamwa told me, sister, my uncle is having some 20 acres of land on the way to Pipri. So immediately I took his telephone number, contacted him, went and saw the land. Then I told the sister, superior, sister, land is available. Now we have to only see whether there is water. Then I brought a water devising person to find out availability, to check the availability of water. There also we got a positive answer. Immediately we purchased the land and began to develop a school, a high school. Agragami school was shifted from Jail Road to Pipri. Then from there, again after preparing students for 4 or 5 batches, I had to leave Varda. Then my call was to Nagpur. So my start from a small Tahsil town to district headquarters, then going to the bigger city. And I thought, I don't know anybody, but 2 projects were at the same time in my hand. A school construction in the city of Nagpur at in Mohan Nagar. Both projects went on very smoothly, I can say. And today the Jerbatka school is having more than 2,000 students, and the home for the aged is having more than 31 inmates. Then also in between, I have been to Kerala. We have a hostel for the girls in Kannur and a hostel for students in Rani. And in the year 2000, I was elected as a general counselor in Germany. In those days, Sister Lutkadis was the superior general and I was one of her assistants. Immediately she told me, you cannot stay back in Germany. You can come for the meeting. And I too was not prepared to stay in Germany, and I said, okay, I will come for the meetings. So every 3 months I was flying to Germany for the meeting and continuing with my work in Nagpur. In the year 2003, I was ready to hand over the work to somebody else and left for Germany fully. I stayed there 1 month. In the meantime, the call came, you have to go to Kodamangalam in Kerala. Some project is held up there. You have to help them out, our fathers. One more sister will come. Oh, no, I am not going. She said, under obedience, you cannot say no. Okay, after taking some time, I said, I will do it. I was able to accomplish that project also very successfully. And the year 2005, I left India fully for Germany, thinking that I will have 1 year there. Then in the year 2006 was our general chapter in September. In this chapter, I was elected as the superior general. I was never dreaming this post. My immediate reaction was tears falling down. I said, I don't have the capacity of German language and I don't know the culture and everything here. Then the German sisters who were sitting nearest to me saying, you will do it, take it up, say yes to it. Then I thought, okay, I cannot disappoint the people, those who have put trust in me. I said, believing in the trust that you have put in me and believing in God and His help, I accept this duty. 6 years I have done my duty quite successfully, I can say, and I was a great help to India and the Indian progress. Then in the year 2012, one of our German sisters who was dreaming for this post for the last 30 years, she was 76 at that time, she wanted to get a chance. And with great 2 years of struggle, ultimately with one majority in the hand, she was elected as superior general. Then again, I was having the second place. I said no to it because I did not want to take it up, but all were saying, don't say that, take it up. So I have taken it up and I am finishing this job in September 2018. And by the grace of God, I too say, just being a second to the first, that also has helped me to grow. Why? In the meantime, the foreign sisters, not only Indians, from Africa, from Brazil, from Korea, from Philippines, working in Germany, have an association. And in that association, they were needing some person with religious experience like me. And then a father, 2 sisters were insisting me for 6 months. Ultimately, I said yes to it. Now I am helping 3 days in a week in that organization, and several sisters and fathers are constantly contacting me whenever they are having any problem. And also they said, it is good to have a person with multilingual ability to help them out and to clear out the problems, because all other office working people are lay people. They are not religious. Religious means not fathers and sisters. So the problem of the fathers and sisters can understand a religious better, a sister better. And the governing body, the managing body is all made up of sisters and fathers, but they don't come and stay in our office. They only come for general meeting once in a month. In the meantime, I have been a great help to several sisters and fathers, and I have also enabled sisters to come to Germany who have been struggling for 2.5 years. I mean, just now 2 sisters wanted to meet me today in Bombay. I don't know whether they will come or not. They got their visa and very soon they will be coming to settle down in Germany for some services. Like that, my work goes on. On 1st of January, I landed in India. There, I have received a phone call from Sister Rupa, the present headmistress of St. John's High School, and she told me, Sister, the students, the alumni, wanted to have an alumni meet. I said, it's okay. I am coming to Maharashtra and we can have a meeting. Of course, she has shared it to the students and they have grasped the opportunity. And Sister Rupa was not thinking of such a magna meet. But they said, no, we are not just going to meet in a small group, but we just inform everybody. All those who want to come, they can come. More than 700 students have gathered on that day full day. They were in the St. John's school premises and it was a great day. On that day, Ashish Dahlia has met me because their group was hosting a dinner in Jam Hotel. That time he heard I am coming to Pune and immediately he said, "You are coming to my house only to sleep." And then I said, no. Then Sister Arpita, my provincial from India, said, "You can't do so." So I thought, not much argument. "Okay, Ashish," I said. And in the meantime, I called him up and said, "Ashish, it may not be fair. I have only 2 days, nights, and if I don't sleep in my convent, the sisters will later on criticize me. I don't want to give any chance." Then he said, "Understood, but you will come to my house for a dinner." I said, "I will come to your house one day, occasion." Then all of a sudden, my sugar went up. Then I thought I won't like to travel in an AC train the whole night. Next morning, I may find some problem. So I told sister, "Let me change my ticket from train to the flight." So I got a flight. Then I informed Ashish. His immediate answer, he was so prompt. "In that case, okay, I am coming to fetch you. And you will come to my house. And next morning after breakfast, I will take you wherever you want." So there was no other way out. I thought, why should I make him to go to the convent at night then? Yeah? Let him make his way to his house. I can also sleep anywhere. Makes no difference. So that really made. But I must say, it was a wonderful evening and the morning when I just saw Ashish's father's face, his mother's face, my memories went back to Praga's store, and behind their store, Subhash has taken me to their house, and their grandmother was still alive. All this scene was coming back to me. And then I thought, what a wonderful morning. Though he has promised me that he will take me back at 9 o'clock, it went on, and the 2 children, Ashish kids, have captured my heart. Yes, and it was a wonderful morning. Then continued the things, and next thing was 5 minutes in my office, and the 5 minutes turned to be 1 hour now. So Ashish is having a magnanimous power to capture people. He will not leave them.
Vijay.
Yes. Do you remember me?
Yeah, I remember. You should remember me.
Yes, I remember you.
He
Yeah.
remembers me.
So thank you for all the way to come down.
Yeah.
Now let's see when we meet up.
This is my glass. I will take this.
Vijay. Vedant, Vijay, come.
Vedant photo.
Video.